Hey, this is the Lonely Time Podcast.
Welcome.
I'm your host, Nishant.
That's Nishant.
Yeah,
Hi, I am Andrew.
that is the Andrew.
Hi.
And
Oh,
we
right,
let
it's my
Mikkel
turn.
out of his cage.
Yeah. Sorry. Hi, I'm your host for tonight. This is WWE SmackDown with me,
Oh.
Oh, let's do it.
Mikkel. And that's what we're doing for this year, by the way. No more
You need
Does
podcasting.
that make me the bad guy? Am I the bad guy?
Yeah, you're like the Undertaker. Or no, it's the
Okay.
Authority now.
Who's
No,
the
wait,
guy
that's
I
that
have
gone.
no idea what
announces
anything is.
for
Vince McMahon.
WWE stuff?
Wait, it used to be Vince
Vaughn?
McMahon.
Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon and somebody else.
That was a
JB.
terrible Vince
JB.
McMahon impression.
I'm
awful.
not good with impressions or wrestling. So
At
You're
least
the,
put
you're
some
the one who's best
enthusiasm
at
in it.
wrestling.
when have we wrestled? Oh, right, in the Forbidden podcast that we haven't recorded. Yeah. That'll be the
No,
the
but
secret
like,
podcast.
I don't know wrestling. I don't think Nishant knows wrestling.
Oh, I thought you
No,
meant
no
like
wrestling.
like at some point we wrestled and I won, and that's why you were implying
No,
that.
what?
I was gonna say, like, what are you talking about?
We
That's
could
not-
push you over and you'd run out of breath.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just sort of keep rolling forever.
I
just
mean,
being
we've
very
all
mean
gone
today.
to Jeff Kaplan's house to try, but whenever we wrestle with him, it's not a good scene.
Wrestle with Jeff. Prepare for death.
Exactly.
There's
And
your-
with that, we
there's-
welcome you to the Donna Time Studios Lonely Time podcast, where the mantra is that the outside world isn't happening. For
I
this
thought it was
hour
not.
and a half, you don't have to care. Congrats.
I thought it was.
Welcome.
I thought it was that the news is fake and the points don't matter. But all right.
Mhm.
Oh, Mikkel.
When
we're
was
not
the
supposed
last
to
time
talk
we
about
recorded this?
that. It's been a while.
That's
been a
weird.
while.
Yeah.
I believe it was 2017.
Yeah, it's a
That's
whole
a
It was
while.
last year. It was last year when we
Yeah.
recorded.
So we're recording this at the start of 2018.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy
Within
New
the
Year.
first week, I think.
Mm-hmm. Why do you have to think? It is on your computer. It's right there. It's
Because
1/7/2018.
I like thinking. It helps me.
I mean,
I don't think
like,
most of the day. When I get
really?
to think, it helps me.
Oh,
Wow.
Today,
okay.
I'm
Mhm.
eating this very tasty mango slush that my sister made.
Why are you eating during the podcast again?
Because that's what I do. That's
Why?
my character
No,
arc, Nishant.
That's not your character arc.
I have to have something.
You
I am
don't
an
need-
uninteresting person at base, so I need to have
You-
something.
Oh,
You are a deeply interesting person.
You're a
It's
beautiful
just that
human being.
You
Both of
doubt
you are.
yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, I am.
Also, it's
I am
my job to be
interesting.
self-deprecating. Get out of my house. Get out
Dang
of my
it,
office.
Mikkel! I can't
Yeah.
have this one thing.
No, you can
Oh,
have the mango
man.
slushy, but you cannot be
Because
uninteresting.
you have mango slush, your self-deprecating jokes, nothing else.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
have self-deprecating jokes. Andrew has the fact that he is
Alcohol?
a beautiful human being and good at code, I assume,
Okay.
and
The good
editing.
of the code of the
Yeah.
Lol.
yeah.
Nobody's
Andrew
good
gets to
at
have
code.
skills.
hmm
That's true. True facts with Andrew.
Yeah.
Always spitting the
Exactly.
realness.
Yeah. Huh.
Speaking of which, Andrew, when can we expect your sweet mixtape?
Ooh. I don't want to promise anything. A week.
Oh, is
2
this
weeks.
real?
A week.
Is he
No.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Possibly.
The
No.
album art's already been made. The next thing is the music, and that stuff's easy, right?
Okay,
So-
great.
Where
Yeah.
Rest
We're
assured,
gonna redo
Andrew,
that
I will
album.
promote this
Yeah.
until someone buys it, and then
yeah,
I'll
you'll
stop.
tell like
Me
the
on
one person you know
Bandcamp.
that's not your mother.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys.
Bandcamp.com/delete code.
That's so completely different.
Yeah, just plug our sound
Oof.
guy. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
So this
So-
is what episode is this?
I believe 6.
6? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess 6.
So welcome to the 6th installment of the Donna Time Studios Lonely Time podcast. Do you want to talk about why it's been so long since we last recorded, Nishant?
Because I fled the country, and went back to my homeland because for obviously completely unrelated reasons.
Tax reasons.
Christmas, right?
Definitely. No, Mikkel, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Shh, that's supposed to be the secret.
my
God damn it,
God.
we have lost half our demographic.
What's the
Oh,
what's
it's
the
done.
do we want that demographic firstly?
Yes, I'm in it.
People who
What-
are
Lost me.
validly
I'm
Christian or
unsubbing.
just Christians in general.
What's the is there like a Indian equivalent of Christmas?
No, it's just New Year's. There is like we give gifts a lot,
Uh-huh.
but it's not like
It's not
oh,
the end
this
of
is
the
the
year.
day where you give gifts. It's just
Mhm.
like when you visit relatives after when you leave, they give you gifts or you give them gifts, stuff like that.
We're also
But it's
losing the
usually
Roman
other
demographic, by the way.
it's usually money. It's not really like, oh, I
Yeah.
bought you
Okay.
a thing.
I mean,
we
that's
do
usually what it is with
birthdays.
everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazon.
So
Steam
there's no
coupons.
Indian Santa?
No, there's no Indian Santa. There are Indian Christians though.
I mean, that makes
Don't
sense.
doubt it.
They live in like the areas that were colonized by people who weren't the British.
Who weren't the British?
Yeah, like
That's confusing.
Pondicherry, which is I believe French.
It's the
Ooh.
Tamil
And
Kings. You don't conquer the
Goa.
Tamil Kings.
No one will get that joke, Andrew.
Everyone will get that. Everyone's seen History of the Entire World, I guess, by Bill Wirtz.
I have.
I mean, like
I
everyone
still didn't get that
has.
reference, though.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's like there are too many references in that. It's
Yeah.
like
It's full of references.
it is full of them.
I mean, the Let's Conquer All of India is a nice touch. I got that, but
It's Mahajapit, Mahapajit, Mapahajit.
I'm gonna say Mama Musa.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, that's my goal in life, to become Bill Wirtz.
that is a solid aesthetic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
just want-
Mikkel,
What were
how
you in
was
India
your?
for?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
say
We're all
that.
just talking over each other. All right. I'm gonna talk about India. It's gonna be a good time.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was in India because my cousin, first removed or second removed, was getting married. I think it was, yeah. Our grandparents are siblings.
You can look that up on Wolfram Alpha.
Ah, that's someone else's problem.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to their wedding, and they had a destination wedding. And in India, a destination wedding is what you call it when you go to a certain place and you rent out a big ass hotel, and you get all your relatives and some of the relatives you don't know, and you get them all to come over, and you guys have a great party. And it's super expensive and super baller.
Mm.
And I had a good time. My mom and my sister had a great time as well. My sister thought I wasn't having as good of a time because I wasn't staying up as late as she was to party with all the people I don't know, who I might be related to. But like, I got a good amount of sleep, and the food was decent. It was hotel food. So in India, the hotel food is pretty good, but it's like it does suffer in the whole quantity over quality thing.
Mhm.
But the whole thing was in Goa, which is sort of the tourist trappy area of India.
Mhm.
It's super. It's pretty nice, especially because a lot of the place hasn't been like over industrialized yet, and so there's a lot more forest, a lot more green. It's pretty nice.
Mhm.
And the food is super good. Goan food is a lot of seafood. It's a lot of tomatoes, a lot of coconuts. It's super, super good. And that was definitely like the highlight of the India trip, which is the food.
Mhm.
But I sort of like was very disillusioned when I went to Goa
You're
because
usually
it was
pretty
like,
disillusioned.
well, yeah, that's sort of my standard. But like at one point, it's just like looking out on Fisherman's Wharf, seeing the majesty of the river and the forest across the way, and just in the middle of it, that says "Please drink Bacardi" on a big ass billboard in the middle of the forest. That was kind of like, that wasn't not a great time.
Are you
But
telling me
India's
not?
great. I'm a
Are you-
big fan of it.
Are you telling me not all of it is Far Cry 4 or Slumdog Millionaire? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all.
No, that makes sense.
Plus, I think Far
Yeah.
Cry 4 is
It's actually it's Himalayan, I think. rather than-
Himalayan is not a country.
I am bad with countries and words.
It's
Nepalese.
like a
In general.
mixture of
Nepalese,
like Nepal
yes.
and Bhutan and like all those sort of like Burma.
Mountainous regions,
Nepal, Bhutan, and Burma were the three countries they did their research, I
Okay.
believe. Or it
I
might
just-
just be Burma, I'm not sure.
We'll look that up
Um,
in post, and then not bother
yeah.
correcting it because,
Mhm.
again,
Yeah.
the points
'Cause-
don't matter.
In this age, we don't need to apologize for things.
We live in a country where we look at facts and go, we can do better.
No. The
No,
outside world doesn't
which is-
exist.
no, we
Downtown
live in-
Studios
Doesn't
is
No,
not
no,
responsible.
we are in our
don't
own-
need to apologize for things
No,
that we say.
I mean, we are in our own country in
Oof.
international waters. We're on a boat right
Mhm.
now.
We're in a boat.
We
You
are
ever see
in.
the movie Pirate Radio, Mikkel?
Oh, I love that movie.
That movie's amazing.
I've
Yes,
heard it's good.
we need to watch it. You need to watch it,
Is
Nishan.
that Martin? What's his name? Martin Bilbo in that?
Martin Bilbo.
Martin Bilbo.
Bilbo Baggins?
Martin Sheen?
Martin? That can't be his name, right?
Bilbo Baggins.
No, that's not his name. Are you talking about Watson?
Yeah, he's in that, right?
Yeah, that's Martin Freeman.
Freeman.
Ah,
Yeah.
Martin.
that makes a
Sheen
lot more
is
sense than
the
Martin
Elusive
Bilbo.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin Sheen's the elusive.
and is also in Apocalypse Now.
Super weird. Super weird.
Yeah. So you didn't enjoy your time in India?
I don't know.
I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed hanging out with my family.
But the
I
giant,
didn't
the giant
enjoy
Bacardi
traveling
thing in the
around.
forest didn't pique your interest. Didn't
Oh,
enhance your experience.
no,
All right.
I didn't care for Vodafone 4G, buy Bacardi, or frickin' buy our expensive watches. It did
I mean,
not enthrall me in the
Why
majesty
though?
of
Like,
Goa.
because you live in a country where that's commonplace.
Yeah.
Like, as you're driving along the freeway, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see gentlemen's clubs, and you're gonna see alcohol adverts, and you're gonna see like watch adverts. So why is that bad?
I think it's
there?
just because it was in the middle of like this remote lush forest, rather than on the side of a highway. I think
Yeah, the big thing is that like instead of using the money to put up the billboards and stuff, instead of like making houses for people, finishing the construction on a lot of these buildings, the first thing they do is put up advertisements.
Mm.
Like, you're not supposed to, when you build a city or a little town or some houses, you don't start with the billboards and then make the small houses. You're supposed to do the houses, and then it becomes more industrialized, and the billboards come in.
I mean, clearly that's just the direction things are going. If you want full nature experience, you got to pay for Nature Prime.
You'd rather people
you were running the trial version?
building houses than billboards.
Yeah, especially because like India being a very growing country,
Yep.
everything is under construction. It was super annoying to get around because like there's like, especially walking, because like the first thing they take out is the sidewalk, and so you just have to like walk in the street and try not to get
Why
hit
do
by
they
a
take
car.
out the sidewalk? Why don't they just build within the sidewalks?
No,
within
because
the
they
bounds?
have to like fix the sidewalk. Because it's all like frickin'
It's that bad.
potholes
Jeez.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
well
see.
that's
I
fair, I
mean-
guess.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mikkel, do you ever go back to the Philippines?
Yes, I did. I think I talked about my trip there.
Nice.
If
Really?
have I not done that on the podcast?
I'm not sure. I don't think you have.
Oh well, then
I
I'll
don't
talk
think you've
about
ever
my
talked
trip.
about the Philippines.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can't talk about current events, obviously, but well, that's just not because anything bad's happening. No, just because that's not the focus of the show. And
Yeah.
I genuinely believe nothing bad is happening because I'm a true Filipino patriot.
Uh-huh.
Hashtag brown
do
supremacy.
you enjoy your time over there?
And anyway, what? Sorry.
Do you enjoy your
Repeat that?
time over there?
Oh, of course I did. I
That's
went
good.
to.
Talk about your visit. Talk about your visit.
Okay, so first we went to Manila, where I'm not sure if that's the capital of the Philippines,
I think it is.
but it might be. But anyway, it's where my my
I
aunts and
know
uncles
this. I
live in
think I know
the
this.
provinces. I don't live in the Philippines. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, oh, excuse me. And basically we vacationed there. We walked around because the traffic is terrible, so it's actually like the East Coast. It's just easier to walk if you're going a
Okay.
short distance. The people were super nice. The food was good. We just had a lot of it was seafood and fried,
How
which are my two favorite things.
is the public transportation there, or is there public transportation there?
Well, obviously there is. There has to be.
Okay.
It's a developed nation. It's not like.
I swear to God, if Sandy, I'm gonna come over there
It's
and punch you in
not
the
a-
face.
it's not a
I was going
village
to say
in the
Antarctica
middle of, like,
because for some reason that was the first thing that came to mind.
that's very offensive, Mikkel. You can't say that about
You're right.
Antarctica.
I have offended the polar bears. We've
Yeah.
lost our
Offended the penguins.
polar bear
And
audience.
the polar bear relief committees.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the Polar Bear Civil Rights Act for me to do this. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
so we went there. We went to Palawan, which is one of the more rural touristy. Like it's more rural. It's further away from the main industrial cities. So that was really good. We went to a resort there. We had to take a little boat to go to the little resort island there, and Luckily, my trip didn't turn into Far Cry 3, so that was
Mhm.
great. The seafood was fantastic, but as you'd expect, I
Is that
didn't.
meant to be in the Philippines?
The Philippines is an island
No.
nation composed of thousands of islands, so yes, that is meant to be in the
No.
Philippines.
Far Cry 3?
No. Far
No,
Cry
no, I
3
mean, no,
is
I thought you meant the
in.
seafood.
No.
No,
No.
like, why would you?
Because Far Cry 3 is just kind of like
No, Far Cry 3 is set in
they
the.
don't really. It's not a real place.
No, I
It's
think
just
it's
as kind
vaguely
of
set in the
implied.
Caribbean, like the Caribbeans, the Bahamas, that sort of area.
The main guy speaks Spanish
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so vaguely
He was
Cuban.
Spanish, though. He was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They weren't born on the island. They came to the island, I think.
From Spain.
I think so.
Oh,
Hard
Yeah,
maybe on
but
that.
all in all, it
It's
was a
been
good trip.
while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Mikkel, your trip to the Philippines or Far Cry 3? Go.
Both.
Okay, cool.
I didn't like the good ending of Far Cry 3. It didn't make much sense to me.
Which was the good ending of Far Cry
the good
3?
ending was the one where he didn't murder your friends, which doesn't make much sense for a guy whose whole character arc was take drugs, kill bears, skin them, wear their hides as like gun belts.
But you're always friends with them. No matter what, you can always
No,
go back
like
and be
this is a
buds.
man who's constantly strung out just to survive, right? Like this is the problem I had with Fallout 4's survival, which I've been playing
Uh-huh.
constantly, by the way. Like Nishan has
Uh-huh.
The Witcher 3 and his unhealthy obsession with that. This is mine. Like
Is your obsession in building, like making cities and stuff?
No, actually.
Oh,
Like
no.
sometimes, like it sometimes is, but most of the time in
Okay.
survival mode, I just like go around and sort of try not to explode because
Oh.
explosives are amazing, but they also kill you because I've put all my points into the explosives perk, and the explode like the bigger blast radius of grenades means, yeah, I can basically just toss grenades around and everything will die eventually. But that also means that eventually one of them is going to bounce back to me, and I'll just need to go for my last save, which is only accessible when you sleep in a bed, and there are no
Okay.
good beds around, especially on the DLCs, because.
Also, my new obsession is Breath of the Wild. It's not The Witcher 3 anymore.
Well, okay then. Well done.
I am no
Yeah.
longer friends with The Witcher 3. Breath of the Wild is my new friend.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, r/Indian Facebook is my favorite.
Oh my God, that is fantastic.
It's so funny and it hurts so bad.
I assume that's not representative of your people. Like, I assume this is just the
How
worst.
representative
No.
is it?
of people
Everyone,
on-
every Indian person is terrible on Facebook, and they make terrible
Wait,
Photoshop art
wait,
on
this is a fair
Facebook. Of course,
representation?
it's not representation.
Okay, thank
No.
goodness.
God
I was
damn
gonna
it,
say,
Mikkel.
like,
Aw,
I have not seen
man.
your Facebook profile, so, maybe that's just
Oh
what
my
you're like when
God.
we're not looking.
Jesus, this
Like,
is
show
what's
Bubs
wrong
and Vagine.
with like
Yeah.
the internet. No one's exposed to real stuff. Everyone's just exposed to memes.
I see. I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
guess that's
about
fair.
exposing myself to real stuff. I
Oh.
put that in the worst possible way.
Yeah, that sounds like you're
I
It
was
could've been
looking at this
worse.
program, WWOOF, or Woof,
woof.
and it's like this place where you get to go around the world and help like families with organic farming and stuff like that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You're
Nishan,
helping
if you
hipster
want real
families around the
stuff, you
world.
should play Stardew Valley.
Oh, isn't there?
Uh,
Is the multiplayer for that out yet?
No, it's not. It's gonna
Darn.
come out late January, early February, maybe.
Well, if
I
it
can get
do-
that on the Switch, which I bought myself for my birthday.
Does
Happy
it have
birthday
cross-platform
again.
support?
Maybe.
If it does, then we can stream it and play together. That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Speaking of, while you're in
Why?
India, I took the command of the Donatime Studios Twitch channel,
I know, you told me.
twitch.tv/Donatime Studios,
Hey.
and did some streams on my own. It was pretty chill, I think. I just played Spotify playlists and played some games. I played Stardew Valley. I started a Stardew Valley there. I would love to like fully stream that. I think that would be amazing, especially
nice chill
once
stream.
multiplayer comes out. I think
Is
that would be
Stardew
an
Valley
amazing
like a
streaming
game
game.
that has an ending?
It
Not
does.
really.
It totally. No, it does have an ending.
It
Like,
does.
there-
Like it has an established ending, but you can still play after that.
Yeah. Like it doesn't like. There's no monologue at the end that tells you your character just died in an explosion or something. You can keep playing.
Farming explosion.
Hey,
A bizarre farming accident.
Never stood a chance. All of the corn spontaneously combusted and like
Oh, no.
buried the shrapnel in your main character's bones.
Mikkel,
Yeah, like
what's
they
your
were
top
just-
crop?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, before
I
it was
mean,
radishes. No,
oh,
turnips.
Solid.
Turnips.
Solid. I was
The
digging
cheapest thing.
kale for a bit there.
Oh my god, it's
Really?
like real life.
Yeah.
Art imitates life, and life imitates art.
And we just eat kale because we are hipster trash.
Hashtag
Ugh.
deep. Yeah.
I like kale. I like kale.
Kale is super gross.
What?
Kale's fine.
Can,
You
Sean,
gotta
can we
put
throw
it in
down?
things. Like you can't
Is it
have
time?
raw kale.
Well, not raw kale, obviously. You
Yeah.
gotta cook it with something.
Put it in your veggie smoothies. Ooh.
Ew. Okay, no, now that's where the line is drawn. Okay, you don't drink vegetables. That's disgusting.
No, what?
We don't live in a society so hectic. We need to drink our food.
Why do you think
Are
they
you
have
joking?
V8?
There's like a big thing.
I
like,
know that
have
there
you-
is. I don't approve.
Okay.
I
I
like
was just
chewing
like-
my food.
Mikkel,
For a
are you
second, I
coming out
thought-
as anti-juice?
Oh my god, Andrew.
That's
If
very
people take that
contentious.
out of context
No, you
and
can't
just
take that out
change
of
the
context.
Of course they
Okay,
can.
Yeah, it sounds like something else, but we're not going to talk about
But
it.
yes,
We're
I
talking
am a
about
soup
you being
Nazi. That is
anti-juice.
where the line between solid and liquid food is drawn for me.
Wow.
I draw the line at soups. I believe they are a meal. You fight me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mikkel is anti-juice. You can all go follow him on Twitter at the real Mikkel. That is actually his Twitter.
Yeah.
Because
Because it'll be in the
spaz.
video. It
No-
like you can see
no,
it
'cause there's a
right
bunch
at
of
the
Mikkels on
top.
Twitter.
I'm gonna say right.
No, because there's a bunch of Mikkels on Twitter, and I wanted to make sure people knew which one I was.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of Mikkels on Twitter.
the
Yeah,
real one.
Disgusting.
they're fake
All
ones.
Russian.
They're all replicants.
All Russian.
No, they're
All
They're
Russian.
synths. The Institute's trying to replace me.
Everyone on Twitter is a bot except for you.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, that was actually my biggest problem with Fallout 4. Like triggers coming up way too often and late. Because there's this event where like a synth is trying to replace somebody named Art,
Mhm.
and that would be like telling and like moving if it happened once. Because then if you make the wrong choice and you kill the person instead of the robot, then you realize, oh, I messed up. That person got replaced. But no, he comes up randomly as a random event. So I've killed Arts 4 times. So I just have 4 synth components of Art. At this point, synths are just trying to
build
replace
your own
other
Art.
synths because they never got the memo that it got done.
Nice.
So it's just problems like that that I have with Fallout 4. That and
Okay.
the fact that I have so few dialogue options. My God.
Nice.
But you still play Fallout 4.
I do because I've played as a survival game and not an RPG because it's not an RPG. It's a failure of an RPG.
Wow. Okay.
Bethesda took the RP out of my G.
Yeah, it's mostly just G now.
Solid
It's a good G, though.
reference
Yep.
to New Under the Sun, our other hit YouTube show. Check it out
God.
at youtube.com/Donovan
Zero
Studios.
dislikes. Please don't change that.
I will go and change that right now.
Oh God.
Dislike, unsubscribe.
Unsub. I didn't even sub to them in the beginning, but alright, yeah. Sub and then
What, you
unsub.
haven't subbed to us?
Well, I subbed to the Thomas Time Studios thing, but not the not Under the
What?
Sun.
Not the what?
No,
What
you
other
don't
thing
need to
is there?
You don't need to subscribe to a specific thing on a channel. You just need to subscribe to the channel.
Oh, that's confusing. Right,
So,
I'm gonna fix that.
um,
Look, well, let's talk about this off podcast because we're taking up precious airtime.
how is
We don't-
air flights to India, Nishant?
Oh.
I know we like air
Oh.
flight stories on this airplane stories on this podcast.
Goddamn. On the way there, I can't even remember because the way back was so awful.
That's the kind
Friggin-
of story I like.
I was super hungry on in the last 12 hours of flight. No, the last 8 hours of flight, and they gave me it was like a Hindu meal because so essentially it's not beef.
Mm.
And they gave it to me, and it was some fish, and it had some kind of sauce on it.
Was it
And
good
it's-
sauce?
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
was it
no!
HP
It
sauce?
was- It tasted like they came straight out of the can.
oh,
Like they just glopped it there, and it's I ate it, and because I was super hungry, and I just put it in my mouth and tried not to think about it. And the entire way, once we touched down in the morning, The entire drive back, I felt it. I felt it like claw for vengeance. I felt it try to like leave my body, and my brain's like, you shouldn't have eaten that, and my body's like, I don't want it. Take it out.
I had a similar
Like
reaction to.
I felt like the taste rise in my freaking throat. It was
Yeah,
super
that's the
gross.
worst.
I hated that.
That's
I'd
a good
never want to think
segue,
about it
actually.
again.
You remember
Mhm.
how the hipster episode? I think we talked about coffee a lot, and you
Yeah.
recommended cold brew coffee,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it for the first time today, and
Oh yeah.
it didn't react well with me. I basically it was really exceedingly bitter. You said that it would take the
Well,
bitter edge off the
Where
coffee.
did
I
you
think
have it from? What cold brew did you have?
coffee bean.
Did you have the
Okay.
nitro cold
No,
brew or
regular
the
cold
standard?
brew.
That was not the right choice. You need to pick
They
the
didn't
nitro
have the
cold
nitro
brew.
at the time, so I thought, okay, maybe this is the one that
No, the
Andrew was talking
regular
about.
cold brew is terrible.
Okay, then I'm glad I didn't just do it wrong. Because basically, whenever I talked or I burped, the horrible bitter taste of the coffee would come up out of my throat, and I'd just be like,
Uh-huh.
ugh, ugh, and it would come up again, and it was a bad time. And also, I think it gave me the runs, which is fun.
Okay. It's less
I
like bitter than normal coffee.
Yeah, definitely, but it's still really bitter. I'll try
Uh-huh.
the nitro brew next time. I guess that's the one that I was supposed to go for, but they didn't have it
Maybe you
today.
just don't like coffee.
The vanilla nitro brew, so it's nice
No,
and
because
sweet.
I like mochas and coffee flavored stuff,
Uh-huh.
just not this particular coffee.
I see. Did you add anything to it?
Well, no, I had to add milk afterward, but like at the beginning, I was just,
Mm.
I mean, even after that, it was still really just bitter.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
much else
I've
to
been
it.
enjoying black coffee. I went to Mike and Ann's yesterday and just like sat there and drank refills of Stumptown black coffee, and it was
Oh, that's the
amazing.
coffee place in South Pass, right? Is it?
Mike and Ann's?
Yeah, is that the
Yeah.
place? Okay, I've never been,
It's
so
very
that
good.
might be the
It's
difference.
brunchy. It's very good.
I have
Ooh.
no idea why frickin' what's it called? There's like this new kind of it's like Mike's coffee or something like that.
Pete's?
It's like Pete's, yeah.
Yeah.
Pete's coffee tastes like death.
It's
I have
everywhere,
no idea why
though.
it's so popular. I think it's just like
I-
people are like, oh, I like my coffee like dark as my soul.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
just
it's
like-
just to remind people
Well,
of their
Pete's
mortality
coffee
so they
is
go about their day better.
specifically like flavorful. Like
Flavorful
and
as
the thing
in it
about that
tastes
is
of
like
death?
but the people will like who work at Pete's Coffee are educated in the coffee that they sell.
And they are
So-
educated and taught to make it taste terrible?
No,
Is
it doesn't
that
taste
the-
terrible. You guys just don't like coffee.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Are we throwing down now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gatekeeping hard here, but you guys can't take coffee.
Ugh.
I think I just don't like strong bitter drinks.
Yeah.
I like coffee for its utilitarian use,
Uh-huh.
but like beyond that, no. I have a sweet tooth. It is not acclimated to coffee. I do sometimes enjoy it, but those are rare.
Can we pause the episode real quick?
hmm
Mhm.
Nishant, how close are you to your microphone?
Decently. Do you have to be closer?
Are you a hand's width length?
I mean, now I am.
Okay. You sounded very
Okay.
far from your microphone.
No, sorry.
All right. Let's go back in. We're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so you guys are
Uh,
little babies.
Yeah, thanks.
That's the
You know what?
conclusion there.
Next time just take me to a coffee place. Recommend a specific coffee you think I'd like, and then we'll know for sure because I picked clearly the worst coffee.
Yeah,
Like you
okay.
both agree on that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm joking when I say I'm gatekeeping. Like, you can enjoy what you want to enjoy. If you want to enjoy it for its utilitarian purposes, that's perfectly fine. And
I mean, I want to
if
enjoy
you
it as a
want to
drink,
enjoy it. Like, you can enjoy it how you want. Like, put as much sugar or milk as you want. I just personally enjoy like the tastes and stuff that you can get out of like black
Strong
stuff.
coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There was actually like a very large study done on like how people
perceived
interact
bitterness.
with how people interact with like what they say they want and what they actually get,
Sure.
especially with coffee, because like when they did like polls and stuff for like they asked people what kind of kind of coffee they like. Overwhelmingly, the people like said that they wanted a rich dark roast,
Mhm.
but that same percentage, almost the same percentage, didn't actually buy that. They bought a much lighter, creamier, kind of like soft coffee.
I think that's
Because
just because they
people
didn't want
want to
Andrew to judge them. Like that's the
No,
main.
yeah, that's that. Well, not specifically Andrew, but yeah, that's a big part of it. Where people say they want something, but they actually don't actually like it because it's just it's just they want to seem like they like super hardcore stuff, but
Uh-huh.
they're not about that.
Could we say the same for some movies which like are hailed by critics but then are panned, like in general?
Like
Blade Runner,
Or, yeah, actually,
but I love Blade Runner.
did we
Blade
talk
Runner
about
was
how
great.
I've seen that? On podcast?
Yeah, last podcast
sure,
you
yeah.
did,
Did we?
and we criticized you for being lame.
Oh,
Wait, did
well, that
you
sounds
not like
about
Blade
right.
Runner, Mikkel?
No,
It's
I
been so
liked
long.
it. I did like it though.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
said it was all right.
No, because because the trailers disappointed me because I was expecting like this kick-ass action movie.
We
With-
literally said like
But
40,000
No, and then I
times that
forgot
it
because
wasn't going to be an
Nishant, I
action
have
movie.
goldfish memory here, right?
Oh my
So
god.
I forgot what you said. I watched the trailer, got super hype because it stars
Oh my
Indiana
God.
Jones and a new Blade Runner,
Yeah.
and also like a holographic waifu, which is like my best thing ever.
She was
Right?
pretty
Oh my
good
God.
though. Joy.
She was. I liked
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah. I
I
don't know.
mean-
Trailers are garbage, just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this we can agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of garbage, one of the things that we have as a talking point is new projects planned,
Yeah.
which we don't want to be
Wow.
garbage.
That is a very
That's
rude
a weird segue.
That's a very rude segue, Mikkel.
Yeah, so it's winter break. No,
Mhm.
nobody's in school apart from Paul, who's taking
And
intercessions
Anthony.
classes.
No.
So now we can get focused a little bit more on personal projects, and
Yeah.
Donatime Studios projects and stuff like that.
Woo.
So this Friday we have organized a meeting to talk about the new Donatime Studios game that will be coming out hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Should we tell them a little bit about what it is, or
Nishant, this is your like
For the
big
no, I think
thing,
we're gonna
so
wait until the future.
That makes
when we
sense.
have like
All
more,
right.
something more
we don't want to
concrete.
promise anything?
Other
Except
than
that's
that,
the
it will be
greatest,
excellent.
most interactive story ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Mikkel's
game.
writing it.
Best game 20.
Oh, well,
2018
now you've just
indie game of
discredited
the
it
year.
completely by saying that. So thank
Yeah,
you.
but like,
Next Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
oh my god.
Okie Okie Literature Club, the more optimistic, less dark version,
Yeah.
written
It was
specifically to be a
Although
horror
Doki Doki
visual.
means heartbeats.
Yeah, yeah. I know that because
So
I
you're
am
moving
weak
there.
Can
trash.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not gonna. No. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So music,
Ugh.
anything new? It's been a month. Are you
It's
listening to
just-
more like Bollywood stuff, Nishant? Now that you
Bollywood is awful.
oh
They only do action movies better than Hollywood. Most Bollywood movies are awful.
Did you see the
Like,
Indian
really,
Chef?
really bad.
Like the Indian
because they
version of
rely on
Chef?
the same tropes
Chef.
all the time.
Yeah, they made
and-
Bollywood went and made an Indian version of Chef.
No.
Yeah,
Is
We
it
need to watch
good?
it.
Yeah.
we need to watch it.
No.
We need to watch
Oh
it.
man, I love that movie though.
Yeah, it's
Chef
so
is-
good.
Chef is pretty good.
Chef is
Yeah.
a way good movie.
So we need to compare the Bollywood version and watch it together. So Nishant
No.
will get
like,
angry. Andrew and I
that's the
will love
worst
it.
Did you say they
part.
made an Indian Fight Club?
Oh, is there an Indian Fight
or
Club?
no, Memento.
There's an Indian
Memento,
Memento?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god, we need to
And
watch
it's
very
that.
supposed
good.
to be better.
It's very good because it's less pretentious.
Oh, then we need to watch it, obviously.
I like the
It's very
pretentious.
I don't.
Mikkel will like it. It's hardcore. Yeah, Bollywood is kind of garbage because
Okay.
half of it is the same sort of crap but just remade a little bit.
Sure.
The other half is like the other part of it would be
Yeah.
rip-offs of American movies.
Are you telling me
then-
Indian Superman wasn't its own original thing?
Oh my god, Mikkel.
How dare you?
And then there's the third kind, which is like actually good Indian movies, which
Uh-huh.
are like few and far between, and those are the ones that actually like people know about.
Speaking of, I really liked Three Idiots. Go and watch that.
You're welcome, by the way.
Well, no, I watched that before you brought it up. I think it was another one that you told me to see that I forgot the title of.
I brought that up back in high school. That's when I recommended it.
Dang.
No, is that how that went? No, I remember it going,
Yes.
"Hey Nishant, have you heard of this Indian movie?" And then he went, "Yeah," It's pretty good. And then that's how the conversation went.
And
That
then I
sounds
recommended something. Actually,
about
probably sounds.
right.
Yeah. I
Because
think I recommended someone else. I think I recommended Andrew to watch Three Idiots.
Yeah, but it's not really anywhere I can find
It's
it.
probably on like Amazon.
or just
Maybe.
online. Like you can probably just pay to watch it online somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mikkel, how was your Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did
What'd
your
you
family
do?
go all out?
No.
No?
We haven't done that in years.
Okay.
No, it's just a little family celebration.
That's not bad,
That's
though.
good.
I mean, that's always the ideal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's just a little family thing. Make some food. Stay at home.
Did you get the newest of Nintendos?
Uh,
Uh,
that just sounded so out of place for you. Like, yes, Mikkel, did you get the newest of those Nintendos? I am totally Android, not a fake
I
person.
got you a Nintendo for your birthday.
for your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mom,
What was that?
This is a Sega Saturn. It was released in 1990s.
Where did you even
It's
find this?
brand new, right out of the box.
Right out of this
The
box.
man
Look,
at
the
the
tape
store
is still
told
on
me
it.
this is the one you wanted. He was a nice man.
He sold stuff out of a van. A very nice
Although
van.
he-
Ooh.
That's
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
By the way, that's our new project. It's
Did you get anything nice?
I got a new headset for working out.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, nice.
Why do you need a headset when you're working out?
because to listen to music. Because my old one's like it doesn't connect properly to my phone. So
Why do you need
use
the mic part?
like not headphones, not a headset.
Yeah,
obviously.
I was just like, for a second, I was like, why the headset?
So I can vlog,
Headphones.
obviously.
Really?
You're that one guy in
Like I'm the
in
one guy at the gym
on
that
the
just
gym
that does
who's
vlogs
just
while
like
I'm
doing
working out.
Skype calls.
Yeah.
I did headphones for a little bit when my phone was bugging out when I went running. I just couldn't get behind it. I
It's-
can't do
it-
anything but earbuds.
Well, it's
Well,
earbuds.
yeah.
I use earbuds. So
Earbuds are much more
like headphones
useful
are just
for
they get
moving around.
you're because you're all sweaty. They get in the sweat
Yeah,
gets
they
in
get
the headphones.
gross.
It feels gross.
Yeah.
Earbuds are nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to not like the earbuds.
So what do you
Just
guys
the
listen to when
goes
you
in
like?
your things.
Since that's also another thing. What do you guys listen to while you work out? I know Nishant's.
have a
Yep.
playlist on Spotify. It's just my like rockin' out playlist.
Mhm.
It's like fully encompassing in genre wise. As long as it's got a fun beat and like I can just kind of run to it, it's good.
Yeah.
But on Thursdays I listen to NPR, and that's my day of
Ooh.
respite. It's always fun.
That's your cool down like thing.
Yeah,
See, because I listen to podcasts while I'm working out
that's nice.
lately. Either that
Goes
or
to the Downtime Studios Alone Time podcast when you're working out.
no, because then I hear myself and I just get sad.
Yeah. I'm not working out long enough for podcasts yet.
Well, I do. That's why I listen to like Pod Save America. I think that was one that you recommended,
Yeah,
and
nice.
also NPR, because
Nice.
I can't read and work out at the same time because that's just like no because I'm
That's
I'm
kinda
running,
weird.
so
I
it
don't
like
know-
the
I've
screen's
never seen anyone
moving and
do
I can't
that.
read it,
Yeah.
and I don't know how people do it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's the superpower I want. Forget flying,
Yeah.
just that.
Yeah.
I feel like the people at NPR have really great, like, very soft voices.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
of
why it's
course,
perfect
'cause
for
they're trained-
podcasting.
Yeah.
They're
I would
they're
like to be trained
trained
like
to
that.
be kind of ASMR,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice, and which is why it's amazing to see Fred Armisen get on like NBC SNL kind of thing and
Mhm.
be Ira Glass for a couple minutes. It's great to see. I've been really enjoying IFC Properties and Fred Armisen
What?
for a little while. You know,
I don't know what
IFC?
this is. No.
No.
IFC is either a network or a publisher that does a lot of indie comedy stuff. They did Portlandia.
Ah.
I have been recently watching Documentary Now, which is an IFC show hosted by, well, not hosted by, but created by Fred Armisen and Bill Hader of
Ooh.
SNL fame. And they make mockumentaries, and they're like 30-minute episodes each. And I just finished season 2, and it's fantastic. Like, It's amazing to see. It's hilarious. They parody famous documentaries. Like they've got one for Thin Blue Line. They have one for like Stop
March of
Making
the Penguins?
Sense. Huh? They don't have one for March of the Penguins, which is
They
sad.
should.
It would be amazing, right?
Oh my god, yes.
They could get why am I blanking on his name? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Oh, that was something I learned actually.
Huh?
What?
You remember that famous documentary where that people learned that I think lemmings throw themselves off cliffs? That was fake. That was
Yeah.
something I learned with the podcast. Science
that-
Versus, I think. Yeah.
Was that in a documentary?
Yeah, that was a documentary made by Disney. Disney staff tossed the lemmings off a cliff and recorded it.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh my
that's
god.
hilarious.
Look it up, man. It's real.
Oh my god.
That's
So-
amazing.
But yeah, that's the truth.
Jeez.
And that documentary won an award. It was later revealed though by the guy who made it that lemmings don't actually do that. They just
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
the reason that they die out in waves is just because like natural causes. Actually, it's not like they just do that because there's no evolution. There's no reason to do so. Like that wouldn't help them survive, would it? Just
Yeah.
toss it.
Yeah.
Though it would be amazing if like that was their evolutionary like the predators can't eat us if we toss ourselves off cliffs. Therefore,
Yeah.
to Valhalla.
They definitely can eat you if you toss yourself off a cliff. That's where the predators are in the Arctic.
Screw
But
you,
yeah.
food chain.
Screw you, food chain. The waters take me. But
Like
yeah,
places
that
in
was
the
something
sea
I
with
learned.
The drowned gods.
Yeah, it is known. They're actually basically the lemmings are the iron islands of nature. They just go around raiding, and then when they're
I
done,
don't doubt it.
oh my god, that would be an amazing mockumentary where lemmings just go
Yeah.
around with with wearing tiny lemming armor and like battle axes and raiding.
Yeah, so I finished that off.
Yeah.
And now I'm
Mhm.
watching Comedy Bang Bang, which is
Ooh.
another IFC property,
Yeah.
which I have literally just watched the first episode, but it was pretty good.
Is it
so-
good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. So I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
Oh, the podcast I learned the lemming things on was can I share this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Science Versus. It's great.
Ooh, nice.
It's not all about lemming death, so rest assured it's not all that depressing.
Woo.
Nice. Yeah. Oh man, I think we're in a freaking golden age for television.
And podcasts.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Atlanta's coming back.
It's
Woo.
fantastic.
Wait, when did Atlanta go? Is the state gone? Is the city gone?
No,
I mean, the
season 2 is
season-
being.
Oh,
no,
it's a show.
The show.
Whoops.
It's a great show. It's like one of the best shows.
Atlanta,
it's so
the
good.
city sunk.
The sunken city of Atlanta. Oh, wait, no, Futurama did that. Damn it.
Yeah. Bam! Hit with copyright.
Dang it,
Yeah.
Groening.
Well,
Stop
we're gonna-
stealing
No.
our content.
Mikkel belongs to Fox now.
I always did. Little did you
Oh
know.
shit!
You'll see me on Fox and Friends tomorrow. Like, hey.
Oh god.
Heyo.
Mikkel's a plant.
No, by which you
Mikkel,
mean
did
I'm
we
just a
ever get
tree.
Did we ever get you to watch Black Mirror?
Oh, you tried to, but no.
Yeah. Oh man, that needs to happen.
We need
the
to
new
watch
season
Black
just
Mirror.
came
Yeah,
out,
I
and
know.
it's fantastic.
I know. They had an episode that was really reminiscent of something Carl Pilkington just sort of rolled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the episode, like, and I just saw because someone took the podcast, the recording they did of his bit,
Uh-huh.
and put it over the Black Mirror episode that was relevant. So there was that episode where he talked about, well, I don't know if how I feel is okay. So his idea was you take the doctor's brain, right? You take the doctor, you have them wear this headset with the patient, so the doctor knows how the patient feels, so they can diagnose, yes, something is definitely wrong with you, or something, nothing's wrong with you. You're being weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was also the episode, and then there was another bit where he was like, okay, I have a movie idea where the husband gets into a tragic accident. So, to keep her husband alive, the lady transplants half her husband's brain into her head. And that was the whole thing.
That's
And that
somewhat
was
akin
another-
to like Black Mirror. I feel
Yeah.
like it loses some.
Like there was more to the
Yeah.
bit, and I'm sure that it makes more sense if I watch it, if I go back
probably.
and watch it. But,
Black Mirror
Yeah.
is very kind of established in its universe.
Yeah.
but I will go. I will watch Black Mirror at some point.
I mean that one you were just describing sounds kind of like San Junipero.
Mhm.
San Junipero. Did you end up watching that season, Nishant?
No, I have not.
Oh man,
I know.
you didn't see season 3?
What?
You didn't see season 3?
No, I've seen season 3, but I haven't watched San Junipero yet.
Wow, that's like the one you should.
I know.
But
have
yeah,
to get on that.
man, that's amazing. I'm just gonna finish that up tonight with the
Mhm.
last episode of season 4. Have you guys been watching anything?
Peaky Blinders.
You've been watching Peaky Blinders?
Yeah.
How far did you
Right.
get?
Oh, I went to the point where he starts a fight with the Lee clan. It turns out I did it on purpose.
In season 1?
Yeah, I am not
Yeah.
very far ahead, but it's
What
great. It's
what
very
do you
good.
think? Yeah.
I love it.
Fucking Blinders.
Peaky
Peaky
Blinders.
fucking Blinders. But I love that they took this
Blinders.
dumb hat with razor blades in and made it something menacing.
It's
Because in
great.
practice,
so-
I
it's
think it's
so
historical.
no, in
as
practice
well.
it's so dumb, right? Like if someone walks up to you with a hat with razor blades in it, you'd go, "You what?" And then you just pick up a trash can lid and you block the hat because it's razor blades. Like it wouldn't.
But they also have guns.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't use the guns in the fight with Lee's. They just swing the hat
Yeah,
around.
because it's a proper square up, my dude.
Yeah.
That's true. Next
Peaky
time me and
Blinders
Andrew
is
throw
amazing.
down, we will have the hats ready.
Oh, I already have the hat. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's made.
He just needs to put razor blades in it.
No, I have the
Yep.
What?
hat.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
You didn't see me? I was wearing it. Yeah.
It just it blends in with all your other hats.
As well. Huh?
No, it just blends in with all your other hats. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know.
No, Peaky Blinders is fantastic.
It is.
So you know Grace then?
The spy?
Yeah.
Right? The Irish? Yeah. I
She's
just find
great.
it weird that no one put 2 and 2 together. I mean, they
Sam
know a bunch of
Neill and Grace as well, both
Yeah.
Irish. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like no
Sam
one
Neill is
realized.
fantastic in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
What did you realize, Mikkel?
No, no, like I'm saying they didn't realize, a bunch of special
Oh.
cop forces from Ireland are coming in. They don't put 2 and 2 together. Hey, isn't it kind of weird we get a hot Irish barmaid just as they come in? Maybe it's just me.
That's not how things work, Mikkel.
You're right. I'm spending too much time with my
It's
new
just
network.
like,
It's fine.
It's just like what's it called? All those crime movies. And there's like an undercover cop. The undercover cop comes in and like they immediately are trusted because they're really competent with a gun and they're like and they get stuff done and they've got like solid like leadership and like and they work. They're really really strong. It's like they've gone to some sort of like academy or something. But
Yeah.
you immediately trust them over all your established men
Mhm.
because they're so good with a gun. It's like, what?
I mean, that makes
Come
sense.
on.
That's what we're looking for in our teachers these days too.
Like the last guy in
Jesus.
the season of Narcos.
I'm sorry, that
what's his
was-
name?
The last season of Narcos.
The kind of main guy?
Pena?
No.
Michael Pena? No?
Not the main guy, but the
Oh.
kind of main guy.
I don't remember.
Jorge
No.
Salcedo. Jorge Salcedo. They're like,
that's
I'm gonna
it.
trust this guy who's telling me that this is true, despite this guy who's clearly not lying to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
crime movies, I
Mhm.
I liked Bright.
I haven't seen Bright.
Bright is pretty good, but I like the world that they set up. I like the lore that they set up for it, but it's basically just what would happen. Like, you remember how, like, in the fantasy things, it's always the Dark Lords wins, and then because the race is united against them or whatever.
Yeah.
It's what would happen if, after that happens, but in the future, like in modern day, like 2,000 years later.
It's
And
kind of like
it's good. I like it.
Wolf
It's,
Among Us, kind of.
Yeah, kinda, except a
Yeah.
lot simpler. But like, I just feel like
more
if it were a show, they would have had more time to set up the characters and the plot. Because then what ends up happening is that they establish that Will Smith's character, the cop, is racist toward orcs because just cause really. But like it
They
tries
look
to
ugly.
portray and they can also throw cars around,
Oh, okay.
which is terrifying. So the movie tries to paint orcs as this downtrodden group, but like at the same time it shows that the orcs are also terrifying and the police have reason to be scared of them because they can throw cars around. There's like an orc gang that exists and they operate in a church and they have a giant like a 300 style pit of death just in the church and no one
Huh.
knows. And it's
Yeah.
and for some reason everyone wants these wands that like basically they're like the Harry Potter kind of wand rather than the Lord of the Rings kind of wand where they just
Mhm.
give you infinite power because very few people can use magic. So for some reason, everyone wants them, despite the fact that like if like a Muggle touches the wand, they explode.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but even the Cholos of Altamira wanted the wand, and I'm just like, why? Why does he want it? He can't use it. And then it turns out Will Smith is a wizard. He can use the wand, but he doesn't get drafted by the Magic Police, despite that amazing advantage that he'd give them. Like, I don't understand. Like, I would have happily watched this if it were a show, and the opening were just, okay, so they kill the evil witch lady with the wand, and then they walk up to Will Smith and they're like, okay, you and your partner, we got to draft you. You're in the Magic Police now. Well, welcome to the crew. And then that's where, like, that would be a great show. I'd watch that show.
Okay.
But no, it's just a movie, and they just sort of pretend like the evil organization that's trying to bring back the Dark Lord from 2,000 years ago.
I think that's what I read about it. Like, the pacing was weird.
But it was a really good movie, though. It was fun.
That's good. Soundtrack by Jaden Smith.
But the public really liked it.
Huh? What, Andrew?
Soundtrack by Jaden Smith.
Was it?
I don't think so.
I'm asking.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it, but
okay.
I guess I'll look it up later.
Or sorry,
Jaden Smith made his album.
I don't know.
Sire.
I don't know who did this.
Sire.
I'm sorry.
The album, I listened to a bit of it. Production is solid. Jaden Smith needs to stop.
Is he still doing those weird posts about our eyes not being real?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't actually follow Jaden Smith on Twitter. You'll be surprised to find.
I'm just aware of the memes. I don't know. I don't follow him either.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to check it out right now?
No.
I'm checking it out right now.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Right, moving on. Sponsor time.
The Downtime Studios podcast is brought to you by Jaden Smith's sire.
Yeah.
We paid a lot of money to be this good, and it didn't work.
Yeah. We're also sponsored by Netflix, so we're starting a new podcast called Netflix and Chill, where we just praise them constantly. And that's the entire podcast.
Andrew?
The Donatime Studios podcast is sponsored by the Bollywood creation of The Fight Club. And Satan's Cold Brew, the darkest of dark.
That actually sounds like something I drink.
Amazing.
That's fantastic.
Also, once more, we've still flubbed that it's not the Downtime Studios podcast. It is the Lonely Time
podcast. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, it is a Dawn of Time Studios podcast.
I mean, word.
So,
but, like, we can't all be magical.
That's true. That's why you have the wand and the rest of us explode when we try to use it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith, at official Jaden, 6 days ago, 2018. I'm not talking to nobody.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That
was weird.
Okay. At Jaden Smith, 6 days ago. A lot of my tweets will come true in 2018.
That's scary. That's a scary thought.
That's a good threat.
Black Mirror Season 5, let's go.
Black Mirror Season 5 is nothing but Jaden Smith tweets.
Written, produced, mixed by Jaden Smith.
Yep.
Mixed? He does use
I'll be right back.
Booth. Mikkel, you can't be right back in the podcast. God damn it. The second time in a row.
It's the duo podcast again.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening? Someone added me in memes? Oh.
It's Mikkel.
We've quarantined, thank you very much. This is your fault. I blame you. You showed me the way, and now I can't leave.
Disgusting, Mikkel.
Oh, man, that's my new favorite thing.
What?
The
Ugandan Knuckles
tribe.
It's so good.
About VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
It's quality. It's terrible. I love it.
The videos are great.
Yes.
VR chat is
the donkey video. Everyone else's video is amazing.
It's just YouTuber bait as a game.
Is half as good.
No.
Like you're seeing the.
We're seeing the highlights. We're seeing the best. The cream of the crop.
Yeah.
The cream of the crap, as it were.
I think it's just like the game was just meant to be something like bare bones.
Yeah.
And people created something beautiful.
They breathed life into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or breathed death into it.
They did what the internet does, and they just
made it
took
better,
it and put it to its logical extreme.
Which is this.
Which
or
is
illogical
amazing.
extreme.
Huh?
Or it's illogical extreme.
No, this is the logical conclusion.
Name.
It couldn't.
Yo, I was about to say illogical extreme is my new punk band name.
Yeah.
Illogical conclusion is my new techno band name. It will be bad.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying that. We're in a golden age of memes.
And 2018's only just started, boys. We're in for a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid meme.
Yeah.
2018.
So, have you guys been playing anything other than Fallout 4 Breath of the Wild?
Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Nice.
Because Ubisoft did something good, supported some good developers, and they're making a shit ton of money. As
Thanks,
they
Tim.
should.
They fixed it, I think.
Did they? Is Tachanka still
I don't know
terrible?
if it was broken before, but
Is
just no
Tachanka
one
still
cared.
terrible?
About Siege?
Yeah.
There was at the beginning there was a lot of issues with servers. There was some a lot of issues with some characters and a lot of glitches and they had this weird art style that made things really hard to see because it was all super realism.
Oh.
And although some people say nowadays the Siege doesn't look as good as it used to,
I thought it
much
looked pretty
clearer,
good.
and it's much clearer. It runs better on lower tier systems,
It's
and
nicely optimized.
yeah,
Ooh.
as what we can't say for PUBG.
Yeah.
Oh God. Can we talk about Pub real quick and just say that
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
terrible?
I'm
Like
enjoying
it's
it.
no, I mean it's a good game. It's a fun time with friends, but by myself it's just a depressing, harrowing experience.
It's very different.
And because it just runs so poorly.
Solo in PUBG is essentially a horror game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of contention over the new map, but I've enjoyed it.
Oh, I
I
haven't
really
even
like
seen
the
the
new
new map yet.
Yeah.
I-
You've seen the new map. We did duos in the new map, right?
You and me? No.
I thought so.
No.
Huh.
Weird.
Okay.
It must have been you and Nishant, I think. Because I haven't seen it. It's the
but-
snowy one, right? That's the new map?
No.
No,
It's
what?
a desert one.
No, then I haven't seen that either. I've just seen the island.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it though.
Mhm.
I like the changes to it, but seriously, it's not a release game. I think someone needs to tell them that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is not 1.0. 1.0 should not look like that.
No.
Yeah.
Warframe.
You've got an army. You've got a whole company of Korean dudes. Why can you not make a decent
Just
game?
take one of those Korean dudes and just put them to
Sit him in
work.
front of a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sit them
They're
in front of a.
already in front of the computers. It's clearly not helping.
That's true. We need more Koreans. Can we just?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot! Speaking of projects coming up, we've got our new video coming out
Oh.
soonish.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah.
We did
What-
some writing on that today.
What's the new
For-
video? Because I know the last one was flaming in chat.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the top indie games of 2017.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just did some writing on that, and it's nice.
It's shaping up.
Yeah.
If Doki Doki Literature Club isn't on that, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh,
It
it's
is
on that.
the list.
It is
Great.
on
It's on
that.
the list.
Yeah.
If it's on the bottom, I'm satisfied. That's accurate. That's good.
Okay,
You'll be
yeah.
pleasantly surprised, Mikkel. You'll
Yay.
be pleasantly surprised.
Speaking of,
Siege has been beautiful though.
oh yeah, I had a
Yeah.
good time. We lost horribly, but I had a good time.
Yeah.
Also,
Mhm.
speaking of
Matchmaking is
things and my shit taste in things, Boss Baby, something that I discussed one of the
Oh,
earlier
can we
episodes,
not?
got a Golden
we
Globe
not?
nomination, so I have verified good taste.
No way.
Yes,
No way.
Yeah, best
What
animated picture.
category?
Best animated picture.
Animated picture doesn't.
Are
mean
you joking?
anything.
Yes,
No.
Are you joking?
I am not.
Animated picture.
I
is
am
nothing.
serious. I am aware,
Disgusting.
but look what it got put next to. It got put next to Coco, the Da Vinci
Yeah.
thing, other things that I didn't watch because I am trash. But
I am
but it
so
got the
upset.
nomination, so suck it. I have good
Mikkel,
taste.
Why?
did you watch Coco?
Actually, I've been looking forward to watching it.
Coco is
Okay.
amazing.
How'd you
Coco's-
watched it, Nishant?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
had the
good?
controversial opinion Coco's better than Toy Story.
How'd you like Frozen?
Frozen was alright.
Okay.
Oh wait, did you not see it until recently, Frozen?
Yeah, I watched it on the plane.
Well, he
Oh.
watched it when watching Coco.
Well, I mean, we're not exactly the
No.
target audience
Oh,
of Frozen,
yeah.
are we? Like, we're not 7, and we're not little girls, so
I
it's
don't
not
know.
exactly
I
as
don't know,
empowering.
because
for
you
us.
come to us every once in a while. You say, "I watched the Ninjago movie," and we're like, "What?"
Yeah.
No, because I
like-
watch it with my little brother. Like, me and my
Yeah.
little brother, when I watch a movie with him and it's a kid's movie, we have a good time. Like, I watched the Captain Underpants movie with him because there was nothing else playing, so I was like,
Was
okay.
it any good?
That was actually surprisingly good. Like, it took the books and adapted them well into a movie,
That's good.
which is
I
more
mean-
than I could ever expect of those things because I
grew
wasn't.
up with those books.
Yeah, they're
so that's good to
great.
hear.
I loved them growing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. I've been enjoying Siege. I've also been enjoying my new favorite Paradox game, Hearts of Iron 4.
Ooh, how's that?
before you move on to Hearts of Iron 4, tell us why do you like Siege, Andrew?
Why do I like Siege? I can do it
Yes.
with friends. And it works nicely. It's
I
kind of one of those that's like difficult but fair.
I,
Yeah.
I
Like a
could
lot
say
of the times you die, you can understand why you died.
yeah, like you
Um,
like I died because I can't react fast enough or aim well unless I have a
yeah,
shotgun, which doesn't really
that's something that
require
comes
aim.
with time, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I think like there is a lot of simplicity in guns and bullets.
Yeah,
Because it's just like it's not like oh he had had an item that buffed his ability which did a certain amount of damage because of your resistances. It's just like oh the man shot you
the
and you
man.
it's kind of one
died.
of those like
Yeah,
beautiful mixes between simplicity and complexity.
Yeah.
simplicity and
Because
realism. You
that's
mean?
another thing that like CS:GO had for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I knew the makeup of the guns and the goal when I loaded in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something that Siege has as much, but Siege has more of the this is why you died. Rather than
Yeah.
CS:GO where it was like you died because this person bought a scout sniper and is actually good with it or something like that.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Truly
And it's like
revolutionary.
Yeah.
I like personally I have enjoyed Siege quite a bit because like it's CS:GO but there's a lot more complexity to like how you can approach an issue. It's not like I go down this path, I go down that path.
And I shoot
There's
the
a lot
men's.
more
Yeah,
fun things you can do because like it's CS:GO but cooler because you can come in from the ceiling
and the
or
windows.
you
You
Yeah.
can plant
can
explosives
you
on windows, which I still don't know how to do, by the way.
we'll have to teach you.
Yeah,
And like you can come through windows and you can like use your cool special abilities that each character has. And so yeah, we're gonna have another controversial opinion. I'm gonna say Siege is the best hero shooter. Suck
Okay.
it.
I mean,
Okay.
I definitely like it
You
more than
can
Overwatch so far.
you can come to my house, Jeff Kaplan. I'll suplex the shit out of you. I'll
I
do it
also
right
like it
now.
more than TF2 because Siege doesn't seem to be pay to win. Like I can't just
Oof.
Mm,
buy loot boxes and well, no, CS:GO doesn't. No, I should fix that. TF2 doesn't run on loot boxes. It runs on microtransactions, I think. Like you can buy better stuff. And that was one of the things that
Yeah,
killed
like
it for
some of the
me.
guns are like hard to get unless you like get
Yeah,
the
like that
thing.
was
But
what
it's
killed it
like
for me. Like I didn't play much of it, but
mm,
like I went back, I got it like a while ago to try it out because this was a huge game back when I was in high school or middle school or whatever.
mm,
And I was just kind of disappointed because I realized the best stuff was out of my reach or just
mm,
needed me to buy it with real money, which is dumb. I don't want to.
yeah.
So that in that regard, yeah, Siege is the best hero shooter. Oh, and
I still
Woo!
like Overwatch. It's just kind of fun.
Overwatch is a much simpler, less like tactically intense version of
Yeah, I
Siege.
can appreciate it for different reasons, like the
Yeah.
tactical
Yeah,
versus the not.
Yeah. Like I feel like Overwatch like in since we're just comparing we're playing it casually, right? We're not talking about the pro
Oh,
leagues.
of
no,
course,
no,
because
Like
why
casual.
it,
play comp in Overwatch?
yeah, my
Yeah,
God,
honestly.
it's bad enough in casual. But like in the casual thing, like uh, the casual play of Overwatch requires a lot less teamwork, I think, than Siege
Yeah.
because Siege it needs to all be really, really precise.
Yeah,
Like when
Hmm.
someone breaches a door or whatever, someone needs to be behind you to
yeah,
back you up. Otherwise, you just get shredded. You
yeah. That
Yeah.
explode.
happens. Yeah,
Hmm.
so I've been enjoying my new Paradox game,
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hearts of Iron 4, which is a RTS World War II sim,
Ooh.
Hmm.
which is intimidating to start out with,
Mm.
Like there's
as
a lot
most
to it.
Paradox games are.
Well, what's another Paradox game?
Uh,
If you say Hearts of Iron
Crusader
3, I'm
Kings
going to punch you.
2, huh?
Uh, if you said Hearts of Iron 3, I was going to punch you.
Crusader Kings 2,
Oh God. Yeah, I
Europa
got the idea.
Universalis 4,
Oh.
Yeah,
I get
like
the
Inmate
idea.
Stellaris.
the
Oh
real
God.
dad games.
I get the idea. Never mind. Yeah.
I like those games.
Yeah, they have an
They're
appeal.
I think it just triggers something in my brain.
Like, there's just a lot of management to it, and I'm terrible at that.
there's a lot of management.
My
That's
playing
why it's so,
medieval,
like,
my
intimidating.
playing medieval 2 Total War taught me. Like, I am amazing in the fights. Like, my small inferior force of peasants and like peasant crossbowmen, I can kill basically anything. Like, I
Okay.
just need to position them right, so like
Yeah.
so the heavy cavalry gets shredded by my crossbows. Because
See, and that's what I don't like. That's the funny thing.
no, because like it really isn't like just because they have more and better units than you doesn't mean you have no chance of winning.
Yeah.
Like in the right circumstances, you can win basically any fight.
Interesting.
Unless you're fighting the
'Cause that's
Mongols, in
kinda
which
how
case
it
you're
works
screwed.
for like
But
Crusader Kings as well.
yeah,
Like if you have the right commanders or something like that.
like there's a lot of factors to it, and I'm trying to figure out how to play how to actually play it, like how to manage
Yeah.
stuff. But like I had a good time with it. Oh, and
I
Tooth and Tail.
think if you gave the time to CK2, you'd enjoy it, Mikkel.
Sure, would I? Huh?
It's intimidating, like I said, to
Yeah.
start out with.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a World War II sim, so you can start out in 1936 and do with it what you want, pretty much. You're given the entire world map, and you can pick whoever you want. I downloaded a mod that lets you play, or that adds new focuses to new people, which is fun. So I played Hungary at one point and recreated the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Nice.
I'm playing Iran and just finished up a
Whoa,
civil war that
we can't talk about Iran. That's too political.
that came from nationalizing Iranian oil.
Again,
and I'm
Andrew, stop.
supporting the
This
communists
was political
because
like 30 years ago, Mikkel. Please.
What do you mean?
supporting the
It's political
communists
now.
because, good lord, Iran is on the Soviet border, and if I don't, then they will.
There you get
crumple me.
steamrolled. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good time.
You know what
honestly.
else was a good time?
What?
Tooth and Tail.
Ooh, how far have you gotten in that game?
Like I said, I'm still stuck on the same level.
In the first section?
Like you know the part where no need for spoiler warning here. It's been out for a while. You know the part where the distillery bros, they betray you and you need to defend them. I did that level, and then I'm now in the desert level where you need to find the one person that can help you like rebuild your rebellion or whatever. I'm stuck in that. I'm stuck in the desert
Yes,
level.
I do remember this. Yeah.
Yes, that's where I'm stuck.
You're in the first section. You're not spoiling it for many people.
Oh god, that makes me feel even worse. God, I'm in.
There's 4 sections.
Just play the game, Mikkel.
I'm bad at it. Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
You don't do multiplayer then.
Oh, you? Well, yeah, obviously not.
Yeah. Multiplayer is fun though. If you can do like 1v1s.
I am terrible at the game, so no thank you.
Okay.
I'll continue sucking at Siege, and I'll eventually get better at that. But for now,
Woo!
Nice.
Siege and
Yeah.
Pub, I think, because I still want to see that new
Nice.
map.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, that's
I can't think of anything. I think that's about
pretty
it.
much where I'm at for games.
Yeah.
I've been learning guitar still.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
I've done the Justin guitar lessons on like folk fingering styles, which have been good.
That sounds rather kinky, but well done.
Mikkel, do you play an instrument?
No,
have
I
you
used to
played
play
an
the
instrument in
clarinet.
last year?
No,
Okay.
I specifically avoided it. But
Okay.
yeah.
I think I still have my clarinet.
Oh,
Oh,
I should
really?
sell that on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Probably
See if
make
you can get
money
some
off
money
of
off it. Hopefully.
Yeah. I have a question.
yep.
Yes.
If you guys could live in any other country, where would you live?
Canada.
Canada?
Canada.
No.
What do you mean no? What?
Not Canada.
I'm thinking either Canada or somewhere like nice, rich, and European.
Italy.
I'm thinking Sweden, actually.
Really?
Sweden.
Why?
Yeah, my aunt lives in Sweden.
Oh, I didn't know
Sweden's probably nice.
that. I'd probably go
You'd
with
have
Italy
to
by
learn
default.
Swedish though.
Yeah.
Jävla svenska.
How about you, Andrew?
Sweden's cool.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably Switzerland.
Oh,
Yeah, because I can kind of speak German.
Nice.
It's
I think you cut
crazy
off.
expensive to
Hello?
live in Switzerland, but
Yeah.
it's very nice.
I think you cut off where I did.
It's very expensive to live in Switzerland,
Okay.
but it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Mikkel?
Well, I've been saying Italy.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Any
you were
specific
suggesting
reason?
that for Nishant.
No. I was saying if it were me, I'd go Italy.
Have you
Just
been to Italy,
because-
Mikkel?
No, but I've always wanted to go. I love pasta and bread.
Oh,
I knew it was gonna be
Mikkel.
that.
What other
Oh,
reason would I
Mikkel.
have to go to? Well, the Pope. The Pope. I'd need to make a pilgrimage to go to the Vatican. Like that's
Okay.
just a thing.
Say hi, give him a high five.
Say hi, give him a high five, ask when the next crusade's happening. Yeah.
That's why you like Crusader Kings.
Yo.
Yeah.
You would like Master of None.
Master of None. That got a
He-
Golden Globe nomination as well. I think that won.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think that won
Nice.
something.
Yeah. He likes pasta as well, and there is story element.
Oh well,
with
that's
that.
enough to me. That's enough for me. Yeah. As long as the show's centered on pasta,
Relatable.
relatable.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that is all for this episode of the Lonely Time podcast presented by Downtime Studios.
A little
And
bit of a
any
shorter
last
one this
lingering
time,
thoughts?
but
I
we're
like-
kind of getting back into it.
I like that we actually talked about memes, and that's always just something on the list.
Yeah, little insider baseball here. Memes has been on the what we talk about sheet
From the beginning.
every single episode of the Downtime Studios Lonely Time podcast.
And sometimes we actually talk about memes.
we
usually not.
avoided it, kind of.
But
Yeah,
now we're
sort
talking
of.
about Knuckles showing us the way.
Yeah.
And that's the
Do
new
you
meme.
know the way? So
Do you? I showed you the way. I will show you. Also, Earth Chan is a thing, and I don't know why.
I like Earth Chan.
Like I approve as well, and also that's the weird. Have you guys seen the buff Kylo Ren thing? Like the low
Yes.
quality. I don't understand it. Why is this a
It's in
meme?
the new Star Wars,
It looks really derpy.
which I still haven't.
No, I
That's
mean
what
I
I'm
posted
doing.
an example in Weeb Quarantine. I don't know what it is. I mean I approve because it's JoJo, but
I need to
like,
watch Star Wars. Did you watch the new Star Wars, Mikkel?
no, I have not. So don't spoil it for me, or I will shank
I
you.
haven't either.
Same. No one has here.
Great.
Dang it!
We'll
All
we'll
right,
watch it
we'll
together.
Get around to that.
We'll watch
Yeah.
it together. It's
Any
fine.
last lingering thoughts, my boys?
I don't think
No, we can't talk about the new project, so no.
Check out the Bollywood Fight Club.
Bollywood Fight
Oh,
Club,
God.
Bollywood Chef.
Yeah.
And
And that's it.
We're signing out.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks
Yep,
for watching.
bye.
Bye.
And now I just press stop, right?
Idiots.